Hi, thank you for joining us for the 360 experience. I'm Jem, this is Melissa.
Hi.
And we're both youth and host family workers at the Nightstop program of 360 Kids. In this video, we'll be discussing what Nightstop is, how to determine someone needs support, how we can help, and at the end we'll answer some commonly asked questions. So let's begin.
Start with what is Nightstop? Nightstop is a community-based short-term housing service that operates right here in York Region. The program provides young people with a private bedroom and all of their basic needs. This would include 3 meals a day, toiletries, and access to laundry.
What makes Nightstop so unique is the fact that all our hosts choose to provide this positive temporary home environment, as well as a safe and warm stay for this young individual. All of this comes from a genuine place of kindness and care.
So you might be wondering, how does Nightstop fit into 360 Kids? You may have heard of our drop-in center before in Richmond Hill, or maybe even some of our employment programs. But Nightstop is an additional housing program at 360 Kids for young people between the ages of 16 to 26. However, is geared towards more low-risk individuals that are seeking a flexible, short-term stay. Nightstop can be used to provide brief respite for young people that are looking to recenter themselves.
So, how does this work? We will first schedule a virtual or in-person meeting with you to learn a little bit more about your needs. And if you choose to move forward with being placed, our volunteers will host you in their home for the evening.
Next, we'll talk about some of the changes in behavior or demeanor that you might notice in your peers or your friends while you're at school. At first, you might not think too much about it, when in reality, they might be trying to communicate that they're going through a tough time at home or with their caregivers.
Some common causes for such conflicts are families having some misconceptions and assumptions about what mental health is, or a young person could be exploring their gender identity or having different religious or spiritual beliefs.
Often we learn that there is some mistreatment going on at home, and sometimes it might look like a lot of yelling, the use of inappropriate language. Sometimes there is physical force being used with the intention of hurting someone, and in other times there is emotional mistreatment where feelings are being dismissed or there is an attempt to control or frighten someone.
You can't always see the individual experiencing such conflicts. Therefore, if they're kicked out or have to leave, their homelessness remains invisible. Also, they often mask their difficulties and may not know how to seek support. Here are some signs that you can look out for in school settings, and they can be telling of someone needing support or someone struggling with being unhoused.
Sometimes you might notice that your friends or your peers are storing a lot of their personal belongings in their locker.
Sometimes you may notice them sleeping over at your house quite regularly or someone else's house, or they can be talking about couch surfing.
They might also have a decreased interest in class and any school activities.
Occasionally, we can tell youth arrive quite early to school or leave school later than expected.
Sometimes you might also notice a change in their hygiene, so perhaps they haven't been able to change or wash their clothes.
Or show a change in their appetite, for example, not having lunch.
Or they might be hanging out at fast food restaurants that are open 24/7. This might be a McDonald's, a Tim's, or even community centers that are open for extended periods of time.
Now we're going to be showing you a quick TikTok about what staying with the host could look like.
Things in my host's home that just make sense. Emotional support. Self-care moment. Quality time. Yum. Face shows. Sleep.
Why choose us? AKA, why choose Nightstop? Nightstop is a great alternative to staying in an unsafe space or outside in the cold.
So, how do you get in touch with us? Well, you can self-refer yourself right to us, to the program, or you can have someone support you through this process. Maybe a friend, maybe a trusted adult like your teacher or your guidance counselor. Our referral form can be found on our website at www.nightstop.ca. nightstop.ca, and we will try and get back to you as soon as possible. You can additionally email us at nightstop@360kids.ca, and you can call or text us at 647-225-9412.
If you would like to become a host, I'm speaking to all of you teachers over there, supporting members and additional volunteers, please feel free to contact us via the same channels, and we'd be happy to talk to you, meet with you, and give you more information on the next steps. Without further ado, let's hop into some commonly asked questions and answers. So the first one is, I applied to Nightstop. What's next?
So once we receive your referral, we will get in contact with you as soon as possible via email, phone, text, whatever your preference is, and we'll schedule a meeting with you, whether that's in person or virtually. At the end of our meeting, we will request and contact 2 of your references.
Who are the hosts, and how can I ensure this is safe for me?
That's a great question. So all of our hosts are trained and vetted individuals from the communities right here in York Region, who are looking ultimately to support a young person like yourself. They go through an extensive process, and they must provide a clear police check. In addition, they must go through numerous trainings in order to be well prepared in understanding the challenges a young person might go through. Most importantly, all of our hosts practice and display patience, acceptance, and kindness.
How long can I stay for with Nightstop?
So because Nightstop is usually more of a short-term stay, you might be with us for a day, maybe even a few. However, we will do our best to try and provide you a longer stay as long as we have the availability of our hosts. Occasionally, we may have to switch you between households.
How long can I stay for with Nightstop?
So because Nightstop is usually more of a short-term stay,
what areas are available within York Region?
currently our hosts are located in Markham, Vaughan, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Stouffville, and Pefferlaw, and we will try our best to place you in your preferred area.
I tried to get in contact with you over the weekend, but have yet to hear back.
Firstly, we apologize for not getting back to you right away. Nightstop will reach out to you as soon as possible between 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday.
What type of support can you offer me if I stay with Nightstop?
So from day one, we are looking to support you in locating a longer-term housing accommodation, whatever that might look like for you. We may connect you to internal programs at 360 Kids or maybe external to 360 Kids, ultimately providing you support in areas such as your mental health, maybe your education, or if you're looking for a job and employment.
I noticed my friend might be struggling with being unhoused. How can I support them?
First of all, thank you for your concern for your friend, but you can check in with them, offer a listening ear. Your friend might ask you for support in speaking with that teacher or that guidance counselor in making that referral. But remember, get your friend's consent first before taking the next steps.
If you have any additional questions about Nightstop or the type of support that we can offer, please get in touch with us via email or phone, and we'd be happy to connect. And to kind of end this evening, we would like to thank you for participating in the 360 experience. We are thankful for your support and everything that you do for the community, and we wish you a good night. Bye.
Bye.